Has great items for the kitchen, and especially as a gourmand, she loves food. She loves finding great food for QVC. This is from the Australis company, and it's 10 5-ounce Barramundi Seabass Filets. It is my husband's favorite fish.
Oh, it's delicious.
I know how expensive it is when you go out to the store. We've already had 200 ordered, and we didn't even tell you what this was yet, and that is because every time you're on the air, I saw you and Rick on not so long ago. Well, actually, kind of long ago, because it's been a while to get this back in stock, that when it's on the air, it's sold out always. Here is what you get, because not only did we bring it back, we brought it in exciting ways. First of all, you get 10 of the 5-ounce fillets, but you also get 2 beautiful butters that you can use for this and anything you want to. The roasted garlic and herb, and you also get the lemon classic herb. Sean, if you're watching, you should get this because he's got to cook for himself all the nights that I'm on the air.
It's so easy to prepare.
Deal. Price goes up at the end of the show in an hour and 28 minutes. Mimi, it's the lowest price that you, our wonderful foodie, can get for 3 months guaranteed. It has never been this low before, and the 5 easy payments and the price are going away. The price is going away at the end of the show, and the 5 easy payments, I guess will stay with us, but it'll be a higher price point. Mimi, real quick, because a lot of people wanted this and to keep it in their freezer. And if you're stocking up, how long will this stay fresh?
Yes, up to a year in your freezer.
Wow.
And you know, Australis is a 4-star award-winning seafood company specializing in Barramundi sea bass. And this is why we are called the better fish, because we have complete control over our fish from teeny tiny minnows all the way up to full harvest. So these are center cut. So think about this as the filet mignon, that what you are getting. Center cut, hand trimmed, hand boned, skinless. So absolutely incredibly tender and succulent. Has a sweet, mild flavor. That's probably why Sean loves it so much.
And I said when I met him, he was not a fish eater, and he loves sea bass, and it's usually the most expensive thing on the menu.
Oh, absolutely. And Rick Domeyer will tell you that too, because we like the same local restaurant, and it's usually market price. Yes, for sure.
And that's when you're worried to order it. So real quick, with fewer than 1,000 to go around, stays in your freezer for a year. So if you are a fish lover, stock up. The one thing, all I smell is freshness and the herb butter. You know, my mom taught me a lot. She ran the biggest kitchen in Philadelphia when she was a young dietitian in the 40s, and she would say fish shouldn't smell like fish.
No.
It should smell fresh, and this does. If you are not a fish eater, I would recommend you start with sea bass, right?
There is absolutely no smell to this fish. It's sweet, it's succulent, it's moist, and what I love about it, it's mild, mild, mild. So you are getting a beautiful fish that you can actually do many different preparations. So here we have our grilled fish that you can literally put right on the grill itself, or you can put it in a roasting foil packet and add some of your favorite vegetables. Here I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of hollandaise sauce to that. Absolutely beautiful. We also have this baked, and what I love about the baked is that you can put some potatoes with this, some green beans, and have a really, really rich, lovely meal. But you're getting all the omega-3s and 6s that you would find in the same 5-ounce portion of a Faroe Island salmon. And we all love
we
our
have an update.
Oh,
and we have some questions from our customers as well.
Great.
So first, the update. You're getting 10 at a one-time only value price. We've had 400 ordered. We're down to 800. That means in the Kitchen with David speak, it's not going to be around by the end of the show. And if it is around, and I believe we're going into a gourmet holiday, this will go to a higher price. So if it jumps back up to the QVC price, which everybody is happy to spend because you're getting 10 dinners, but now you're getting 10 dinners plus the butters for $99.98. Mimi, as I said, we are a sea bass family. I have never seen it for under $10 a portion ever, and that's what you're getting here. And okay, our customers want to know how can they prepare it? Like, how do we do it once we get it to our home?
So I personally love to grill mine. I do the foil packet method, and I put a little bit of our roasted garlic herb or a lemon garlic herb butter right down on the foil packet.
They want to know from frozen, like they're having questions.
From frozen.
Okay, so
exactly.
keep it in your freezer.
Which makes it so incredibly easy, especially when you're coming in from the pool or from golfing, whatever that might be. But you're always going to get this beautiful moistness in the fish itself. So we also like to bake it. We also like to pan saute. So
and all the information comes, so don't worry.
Yes,
You'll
it
get
does.
it all.
In
Right.
fact, you know what? Let me just go ahead and show you what we include. So right here is on every single bag of our fish. So you can follow the instructions very, very easily. It's
Thank you for that.
120 calories. It's 27 grams of protein per 5-ounce fillet.
Well, I was thinking, add this to the Fill Your Freezer Today special value.
Oh,
because
yeah.
obviously the only thing we didn't do there was a fish option,
right? Yeah.
So if you're saying, okay, I'm going to shop now and I don't have to go to the grocery store because I live alone for months, do that. But Mimi, I would highly recommend everybody watching now to go for multiples of this because there is no auto delivery. And there's only 700 to go around. That means we have sold in this show well over 500 and we're busy on the lines. And this price will go up in an hour and 23 minutes. Let's face it. We're lucky here in where we live because we have a family-run seafood store that we know. We're actually friends with them and we've gone there for years. I'm still not walking in there and get sea bass for under $10 a piece. That's not counting the butters. Nor am I going to be able to get the Barramundi Seabass Filet because that is a cut above traditional sea bass.
It absolutely is. And our fish are fed the best diet. They swim in the cleanest waters. So we have complete control over our harvest. And what that means to you is you are getting all those beautiful omega-3s and 6s in your 5-ounce portion of fish that rivals the Faroe Island salmon, which we love, but sometimes we just want to change it up a little bit. And what I'm doing right here is a pan saute in our butter with a little bit of lemon and tomatoes and some candied onions. And what I want to say to you is because the fish is so mild, great starter fish, even if you think that you don't like fish, it absorbs all of those flavors. So every time you have it, it's going to taste like something different because you're preparing it a little bit differently.
How about in a fish taco? We are a big fish taco
isn't
family,
that fun?
But you want a flavor that is mild yet delicious and that texture that's juicy but firm, right? It's so good. Another update, not surprised. And I actually have to update it by 100 less than we had a second ago. So this is our one-time only value. It is very rare that we're able to get it on the air, and I have never seen it on the air as a one-time only value. It also is shipping for free because it will stay freezer fresh and perfect for a year. I would just recommend going up and getting a couple because you also get 5 easy payments. When we get it in, we can't even guarantee we'll get it in 3 months. That's why it's not on auto delivery. When we get it, you got to go for it. And there are fewer than 500 remaining.
I know for sure this is the last of the last. I do know that. And I know you and I didn't get a chance to talk about that.
Stock up.
But if you love Asian fusion food, oh my goodness, put a little bit of chili sauce on this with a little bit of paprika, your Asian noodles, your snow peas. Oh my gosh, this is truly restaurant quality. And this is why Australis does serve 4- and 5-star restaurants because it is such prime catch. You cannot get something as pure and clean with the nutritional value that we offer, you know, just at the grocery store, just at the fish market. So that beautiful lemon garlic herb that Jane is putting right over that fish.
Why not? Take a bath in it.
That's right. You're getting a ½ pound of butter with our 10 5-ounce fillets.
For under, again, $100 for all of this, for one of the most expensive entrees one can do. And I love that I mentioned the tacos. So we just went from Asian fusion to a little bit of a Mexican. If you do taco night, I have a dear friend. She's actually one of our Run Disney balloon ladies. And I've started doing half marathons in my 60s. Why, I don't know. But I love Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen, if you're watching. And she's amazing and an incredible role model when it comes to fitness. But every Tuesday night they do Taco Tuesdays with their kids, and so this is such an elegant way to do that. If you love brunch, this is beautiful for a Sunday brunch. You get the Froze all-day machine, which is also called the Ninja Slushy, and you go here, but you got to go here fast because it's to not only is it today and today only at this price, it's even shorter than that with 1,000 ordered. That means fewer than 300 remaining, Mimi. This
Oh
is a
my
one-time
goodness.
only value. So when I leave and the gourmet holiday begins, in 1 hour and 19 minutes, we are ruthless, and you know that from being a shopper
That's
and
so
a guest
true.
for years. As soon as the clock strikes 4 p.m. Eastern time, done, the price goes up.
That is absolutely true, Jane. So
And
you
how
are
fast is it? People are wondering that too, to cook it.
7 to 8 minutes. Literally
Can you say that
7
again?
to
Say it again.
7 to 8 minutes, and you have a perfectly cooked piece
From
of fish
frozen.
from frozen.
Whoa.
Exactly. And what I love about this, you are getting the roughly the half a pound of butter. You are getting them individually flash frozen at the peak of freshness. There isn't anything more sweet, more succulent than the Barramundi Seabass. And again, only 120 calories, 27 grams of protein in every serving.
And wait, I think the most important, like David, who worked in news, would say to me, honey, you buried the lead. 7 to 8 minutes from frozen. We've all done that. We've come home. We're exhausted. We're starving.
Sign me up.
It would
That's
take
true.
longer to open my phone and get those people that deliver it to our door to even decide what do I want for dinner. Are they individually packaged?
They are. Why have fast food when you can have gourmet food fast?
Right.
Let me tell you, because it does not get any simpler, and you are getting prime catch. You are getting the best of the best. It is like the filet mignon because they are center cut, skinless, boneless. I assure you, you will not find a bone in one of our fillets.
Never, never.
Absolutely, never.
And
And
I mean,
it is
it's
so
a melt
sweet.
in your mouth moment. I think
Yes.
that's why people love sea bass. It's why it's so expensive. It's why it's so hard to find, because it is tender, it's moist, it melts in your mouth. And it is from the company that is famous for providing. A lot of people will wait and try to find the Barramundi Seabass when they're out at a restaurant. And let me tell you, start getting out your calculator and multiplying what this is per serving, because this is under $10 a serving. And I'm not even counting the gourmet butters.
The
that
gourmet
you can
butters
use
that
on
you get.
chicken,
Exactly.
or you can use on the pork from our value of the day.
Absolutely.
This is a last call.
Oh
This
my
is a last
goodness.
call moment.
Thank you all so
We
much.
started with 1,300. We now have fewer than 100. And if it's in your cart, please don't leave it there. To give a fresh, healthy, new twist on dinner and do it on a budget, do it now. So Mimi, so good to see you again.
Oh my gosh, so nice to see you.
You too,
love.
honey. And